chickpea seasoned snacks. I am using a 15.5 ounce can of garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. I have rinsed them and laid them out on a towel to let them dry a little bit, get a little bit of that moisture out of them. I'm going to put them in a bowl, and I'm going to add some olive oil, and I'm going to use my air fryer to cook them. Let me go ahead and put the liner. This is the liner for my air fryer. Go ahead and put that inside, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. They do have to preheat somewhat before you can use them. This recipe calls for it to be on 390 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on preheat. Get my olive oil. Like I said, this recipe is 1 can of garbanzo beans, chickpeas, olive oil, and then your choice of seasonings. Now you can use ranch seasoning. I am going to use a combination of seasonings because this is my first time doing it and I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. But they need to cook for 17 minutes, or 15 minutes, sorry. When it's 2 minutes left, you take them out, you put the seasoning on them, you let them cook for 2 more minutes, then when you pull them out, then you put the rest of your seasoning on. You will be shaking them every 5 minutes. Okay, so let me get a measuring spoon because it did say 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And this is actually a teaspoon, Echo. This is a tablespoon. Alright, so 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Going to go in, and I am going to be mixing that. I bought this olive oil spray because some of the recipes that I'll be using call for more of a spray thing than an actual just, you know, the liquid oil. So I'm going to stir those around, make sure they're all coated with the olive oil, and I'm going to go ahead and mix up my seasoning while I'm waiting. I am using regular ground pepper. I am going to be using some fine pink Himalayan salt. Not very much salt, just a little. It does come out rather fast. Then I'm also using some everything bagel seasoning with Asiago cheese as well. Use quite a bit of that. Okay, and then I'm also using garlic powder. And my garlic powder always gets hard as a rock when I keep it in the little plastic container it comes in. So I bought these cute little glass jars that have a sealable lid, and I keep it in there now. And then I just use a little spoon to spoon it out. So, have all my seasonings in here. I'm going to mix it. It smells delicious. I think I'll give it a little more pepper. Okay. So I'm going to stop the video, let the 15 minutes cook, and then I'll show you at the end what it looks like. So be right back. Okay, I have done it for the 13 minutes, and I shook it in between every 5 seconds. You can see they are oily looking. I'm going to go ahead and put my seasoning on. And it said only do about half the seasoning because you're going to shake them again and then they're going to cook a little bit longer. So So, do that. I'm gonna shake them. Oh, it smells so good. And put them back in for about another 2 minutes. And then I've got a parchment paper lined cookie sheet. I'm going to be putting them on that and letting them dry. Then you put them in an airtight container and you let them stay like that. I'm not sure how long they keep, probably about 5 days, I would say. I will look that up and put that down in the description box along with the directions. And I will be right back as soon as they finish. The timer just went off. I am going to go ahead and unplug my air fryer. And I have my parchment paper here. And I'm going to go ahead and open my... Ooh, they smell so heavenly, y'all. I think I can just dump it out. There we go. And I'll grab this very gingerly because that is very hot as well. Does look like a lot of my seasoning is in the bottom of the cover or the liner. So glad that it tells you to reserve some seasoning to sprinkle at the end. So I am doing that now. And we will see how they turn out. Hopefully they will be nice and crispy, crunchy. All right. Thank you so much for watching.